We're here to have fun and play. We're here to sing and pray. We're here to lift our voice and say, oh, God is here with you today. God is here. Hip, hip, hooray. God is here, and He's here to stay. Oh, Crossing Kids!
Hey guys, welcome back to the Big Picture Bible Story with Emily. Today, I wanted to show you how I wrap a present. We already have a couple presents under our tree. Do you have a couple presents under your tree? Cool. Or maybe you'll be getting some presents soon. Okay, so there's a couple items you need when you wrap a present. Of course, you need some sort of wrapping paper. I've got decorative Christmas paper. It's blue, it's got candy canes and presents on it. I have some tape to make sure my paper stays on it. And then I need scissors to make sure that I can cut it out because I can't wrap with all of this in place. And then of course, I have my present. Now it's already boxed up, okay? So, and it's for someone special to me. So first I'm gonna unwrap my paper. And then I'm gonna put my present down. Okay, and I'm gonna go sideways a little bit with this, okay? So you're gonna have to move with me. Let's see. Sometimes you have to rearrange your present on there to really see how you want it to fit. Like, do I want it like that? No. Or, Actually, I think I am gonna go like that. Okay, so now that I have my directions figured out, I'm gonna roll my paper out a little bit more, give me some room. And you know, a little trick I like to do, I like to go ahead and use some tape, and I put a little bit on the box here, and then I don't have to hold the paper anymore. So, good trick, huh? Okay, now I'm gonna take my scissors, and you might need to get different scissors or have mom or dad or whoever's home with you to help you, because scissors can be dangerous. They're really sharp and they're meant for cutting. But we don't want to cut your fingers or your brother or your sister, right? We just want to cut paper. So I'm going to try and save this. That way, if I have a smaller present, I can reuse it. So I'm going to roll my paper out a little bit. Okay. And then when I pick it up, I can easily see how much more I need. So I'm gonna cut to about right here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, cut down the line. This paper's nice because it has dots on it, so I can see if I'm cutting in a straight line or not, which is very helpful. You know when you're coloring and they have the lines there for you to color in the lines? It's very, very helpful. Okay, I'm gonna roll it back up, and that way, like I said, when you have another present, I know exactly what I'm gonna use first if it fits. Hopefully my paper doesn't fall. Okay. So now I can tape up this side again, and I can finish this side. So now it's all lined up, and I get my tape. I don't need too much. We don't want to make it so that the person receiving the gift can't get into it, right? Okay, so now I've got two ends, and let's see. I've got to kind of fold it in. Let's see if I can get it so I can show you. I have a lot of paper on the end. I'm actually going to cut a little of this off, guys. Sorry for the wait. Let's see. That way I just have less to deal with. Okay. Now I've got all that cut off. I'm gonna fold the top down first, and then you kind of make like side triangles. Let's see if I can. See how I did that? I don't know if you're practicing at home with me or not. I should have told you to do that before I got started. Okay, and I fold it in, and then I'm simply gonna take this last flap and pull it up. Oh, I forgot my tape. That's okay. Once you kind of fold it, the paper kind of remembers how you folded it. Okay. I am so excited for my loved one to receive this gift. Okay, so now I've got the back folded and the side. And you know what? My wrapping's starting to look a little wrinkled. But that's okay, right? It's not about what it looks like on the outside. It's about what the gift is on the inside. And what I know it's gonna mean to that person. I gotta cut a little extra off again. It's always better to over measure than under measure your wrapping paper, because then you gotta go through the whole process again. Okay, so I do the same thing. I'm gonna fold the top down. See how nicely that covers the box? And then you just bring in your middle pieces, and then you're gonna kind of have that little triangle flap again. Take your tape. You're gonna bring it up, just like this, and put a little tape on it. And I meant to show you in the beginning, I put the bottom of the box, or the front of the box down first. So now all the wrapping is on the back. So here's my present. And I'm gonna put this under my tree for my loved one. You know, giving gifts is a lot of fun. It's actually great to give gifts. And you know, this reminds me of a gift that Jesus gave. Now, he gave a lot of gifts, but when he was here on earth, one gift he gave was fish and bread to thousands of people. Let's actually watch that story now.
Jesus' disciples had been hard at work. They had been healing people and teaching them. So many people came and went that the disciples did not even have time to eat. So Jesus said to them, "Come with me. Let's go to a quiet place where we can be alone and get some rest." Jesus and his disciples got into a boat to cross the Sea of Galilee, but many people saw them leaving. The people traveled by foot and they ran ahead of Jesus. When Jesus and his disciples got to the shore, the people were already there waiting for them. Jesus saw the crowd and he cared about them because they were like sheep who needed a shepherd. So Jesus taught the people many things about God's kingdom, and he healed people who were sick. By this time, it was late in the day. Jesus' disciples came to him and said, "We are out in the middle of nowhere, and it's getting late. Tell the people to go away so they can go to the farms and villages to buy themselves something to eat." But Jesus said, "They don't need to go away. You give them something to eat." Jesus' disciples were confused. "We can't feed this many people," they said. "It would cost a whole year's pay to buy enough bread for them to eat," Philip said. Jesus asked, "How many loaves of bread do you have? Go look." Jesus' disciple Andrew said, "A boy here has 5 loaves and 2 fish, but what good will that do for so many people?" Jesus told the disciples to instruct everyone to sit down. So all the people sat down in big groups on the grass. Jesus took the 5 loaves of bread and the 2 fish. He looked up to heaven, and then he blessed the bread. He broke it into pieces and gave it to the disciples. He also divided up the fish. The disciples passed out the food to the people, and everyone ate until they were full. Then Jesus told the disciples to collect any leftover food. The disciples collected 12 baskets full of pieces of bread and fish. Jesus fed about 5,000 men that day, plus women and children. By feeding the 5,000, Jesus provided for the physical needs of the crowd. The next day, Jesus called himself the bread of life. Only Jesus is able to satisfy our souls forever by providing forgiveness, peace with God, and eternal life.
Sometimes I think about how frustrated the disciples probably felt at the start of this story. They were tired, hungry, and trying to get a break from the crowd of the people who all followed Jesus. When they saw the huge crowd waiting for Jesus on the other side of the Sea of Galilee, they probably had a lot of anger bubbling up inside them. I know I would have. But how did Jesus respond? The Bible tells us that he saw them and felt compassion. He knew that the crowd was filled with people who were lost sheep. Jesus is a good shepherd, and he wanted to take care of his people. Now think back to the disciples again. As it got later and later, they finally had a chance to get away from the crowd by sending them to go get food. If I had been one of the disciples when Jesus told me to give them food, I might have lost my temper. If being tired, hungry, and surrounded by strangers weren't irritating enough, now Jesus was asking the disciples to do something that was essentially impossible. But it was only impossible for them. Nothing is impossible for God. Jesus didn't say, "Don't worry, I'm going to do a miracle to feed everyone." Instead, he helped his disciples take on the challenge a little bit at a time. First, they found what little food was available. Then, they helped get the whole crowd seated. Next, they passed out the food bit by bit. It's possible they kept expecting the food to run out after each person, but by the end, they had gathered more in leftovers than they had to begin with. Jesus miraculously fed a crowd with 5 loaves and 2 fish. In a way, this can help us see what following Jesus can be like. We won't usually know ahead of time what God's plan for us is. Sometimes we might feel frustrated or overwhelmed, but we can trust Jesus each step of the way. His plans are perfect. He will help us push through and obey. By feeding the 5,000, Jesus provided for the physical needs of the crowd. The next day, Jesus called himself the bread of life. Only Jesus is able to satisfy our souls forever by providing forgiveness, peace with God, and eternal life.
Hey, Crossing Kids, it's Robert.
And me, Ace.
Okay, great. Hey, we're going to play a really fun game today because I enjoy destroying this little dude. We're going to play a game of...
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth, okay? This is a really fun game where we put these little devices in our mouth and it totally... Oops, whoa, what am I doing here? It totally like makes you look funny. And it makes it pretty hard to say something, right?
Hello. So hard to say something.
Okay, so Ace is gonna go first. No, let me go first. How about I go first? All right, so take that out of your mouth. I'm gonna show you guys what it is I'm supposed to say, and then Ace is gonna have to guess what I'm saying, okay? Are you ready? So set your mouth thing down. I'm so hot. Just like that. See?
You look ridiculous. It's okay on your teeth.
All right. Don't tell me I look ridiculous. All right, here we go. Oh, easy peasy. All right, y'all see what I gotta say? All right, easy. You ready?
Yeah.
Hurricanes. Hurricanes. Really.
Okay. Oh, pork and pork?
Hurricanes.
Pork and beans
Yes.
fill my belly.
Yes! Woo! Good job.
Beans fill my belly.
All right, beans fill my belly. All right. Oh. All right, good. Your turn. I slobbered a little bit on that one.
Yes.
You should see your face. All right, hold it up for them to see.
That is the clearly answer.
Okay, clearly answer. Give it to me. What's so funny? Tell me. I want to laugh. Just say it.
I don't know these.
You don't know these. You don't know these words.
No.
Yes, you can. Sound it out. Movies? Movies?
No.
Movie. Movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Movie.
Clark.
Movie.
Clark.
Pork rinds. Movie popcorn.
Yes.
Movie popcorn? That's it? Woo! Movie popcorn. High five, man.
Very cockhead.
Hey, you read that. That was a big word. Okay, so you have one and I have one. Are you ready? I'm going to do it again. All right. Get ready. Oh, easy peasy. Here you go. Got it?
Yeah.
A 6-pack of Dr. Pepper.
A 6-track?
Close. A 6-pack. Pack.
What? Something just like track.
Yeah. Track. Listen. Hack.
As?
What? No. A 6-hack.
A 6-hat?
Tack.
Tack.
Hack. He.
He?
No. The letter he.
E?
He, like Kiersey.
P?
A 6-hack.
A 6-pack.
Yes, a Dr. Pepper.
He's a doctor somehow.
Doctor
Doctor?
Pepper. Pepper.
Treasure?
No, a 6-hack of Dr. Pepper.
Did you think that was easy peasy?
Yes, easily. Just say Pepper.
Yes, sir.
No, think about it. A 6-hack.
6-pack?
A 6-hack. A Dr. Pepper.
A doctor's pepper.
Yes! Woo! Finally. I didn't think you were going to get it. All right. One more for me, and then one more for you.
How many cards do you
Hold on, I did 2 for you now. You've done 1 for me. Okay, your turn.
Wait, how many cards do you have?
Let's do 1 more for me, and then we're going to see if the audience can guess.
Okay.
All right, go.
Oh, I didn't even
Show it to the kids.
That is the answer. Spider legs.
Fire lids?
No, you're not even close. You didn't get to it.
Well, you've got to say it clearly. Get your hands out of your mouth. That's disgusting. All right, go ahead.
Spider legs freak me out.
Fireflies freak me out.
No. Spider legs.
Sire.
No.
Get your hands out of your mouth. I can't understand you.
Spider legs freak me out.
So something freaks me out.
Yeah.
Okay. Say it again.
Spider
Sire? Are you having a problem?
Spider?
Steiger?
No.
No.
Spider legs.
Cider lids.
No. You didn't get to it right.
Lids.
No.
Kids.
Spider legs.
Liz.
Ew.
Okay, Fliz. Fans.
It starts with a W.
W. Wids.
No.
Spider webs. Spider webs. Spider webs?
Freaks me out.
Freak me out. Woo! They do freak me out. Did I get it?
Yes.
Yes. Whew. Hey, let's try some for the audience. You think they could get some? Let's give it a try. All right. I'm going to pull one up, and then I'm
I
going
want to
to...
do it.
Oh, okay. All right, don't let them see, okay? You give it a go, and then I'm going to give it a go.
Okay.
So hold it up for you and me to see. Okay. You look at it.
I want to say. Oh.
Don't let them see. All right. I want you to say that, and then I'm going to say it.
Larry.
Look at them right there.
Larry has. Larry has. Aries.
Oh, all right, I got it.
Larry slash.
They're never going to get as you doing that. All right, listen to me. Larry has Aries.
No. Larry slash.
All right.
Larry slash. Aries.
I think close. Harry. Harry's. You got it? Harry has Harry's. Woo! Okay. That was number one. How many of y'all got that one? Did anybody get it? Okay. You want to try it again?
Yes.
Y'all want to try it again?
Okay.
All right. All right. Here we go.
Okay, to the size.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Don't let them see it.
I'm not trying
Are
to.
you going to let me see it? Yeah. All right. All right. Oh, that's a good one. All right. Can you say that to the kids? Say that here. Tell them all that.
I like ladies. I got ladies that race.
I get the hands out of your mouth. That's cheating. All right. I want a lady like red. Does that sound good?
No. I want my lady that lives.
Say it again.
I want my lady that lives.
It sounds like you said, I want my 80 vac
Liz.
All right, we'll try it one more time.
I want my ladies that lives.
I want that. I want my lady that lives.
I'm slaughtering.
You think you got it?
I'm slaughtering
See?
everywhere.
I want my lady that lives. All right, good. Do more for the kids at home. One more.
Oh, a cut.
Ah, okay. Tell your kids, tell them right here.
A cut. Honey, a cut.
You sound like a German kid. All right.
Don't say that again. A cup. A cup.
Uh-huh.
Honey, Hesse.
That's on the A. A cup of tea. not what that was. No, one time. A cup of fizzy Pepsi.
Like a hippo.
What?
You look like a hippo.
You don't have hair, huh? All right, here we go. A cup of fizzy Pepsi.
A cup of fizzy Pepsi.
Cup of fizzy Pepsi. Hey. Is it hard? It's kind of hard to understand with these things in your mouth. It was like we went to Disney World 2 weeks ago. When did we go? 2 weeks ago? Thanksgiving. Yeah. And we were standing in line by lots of people who spoke different languages, weren't we? It's kind of hard to understand them. What could have helped us understand them better?
To know their language.
That would have helped. Some people were speaking and you would be asking, what language is that? You know, God speaks to us in lots of ways. Do you have trouble understanding him? I do. No, you don't?
He speaks like us.
He speaks like us? Well, if we want to know what God's saying to us, we have to be able to speak the same kind of language he speaks. How would we know the kinds of things that God might be saying?
Speak his words?
Yeah, how would we know God's words? Where would we find God's words?
In the Bible.
In the Bible. Yeah, if we know the Bible, if we read the Bible a lot, we can understand better the kinds of things that God would say to us. And that way it doesn't sound like this. Hey guys, I love you very much. I hate glue around segment. Okay. Kids, I hope you've had a good time. We love this game. If you don't already have it, pick it up. I think you can get it Walmart, Amazon, lots of places like that, called Watch Your Mouth. Okay? Hey, Ace, let's put them in and let's say.
To you.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Oh, don't let me see. Don't let me see.
Right there. There you go. There is a loss.
A moss.
A loss.
A boss.
No, a loss.
There is a
W.
a wasp.
In
my Pansy. In my Pepsi.
Yes.
In my Pepsi. Oh, good job, Ace. All right. Good job. There's a wasp in my Pepsi. Well, that'd be bad. I'm allergic to wasp. Actually, I'm not allergic to them. Yeah, I am.
There you go.
All right, there. All right. Hit that in. Let's say goodbye there, all right?
Okay.
We're going to say, see you next time, Crossing Kids. Ready?
Yes.
1,
2,
2, 3. See you next time. No, try again.
Goodbye, Crossing Kids.
See you next time. Ah.